This is the Lemond G Force bike at the Ottawa Triathlon Club. Our members use this once every month or 6 weeks to test based on their wattage and get some data, their wattage and their heart rate. When you come here, if you don't have a heart rate strap, we have our Lemond strap there hanging in the kitchen. When you're done, please rinse it off and hang it back up there. Really, you've got to have that strap because we really want your heart rate data. So I've started to pedal and the lights came on, so that's important to remember that your pedaling powers the computer. So don't forget that. Anytime you want lights on, your feet need to be moving. So how do we program it? We go manual, enter, plus to change it to exercise mode, enter, wattage. Now, if you are of slight build or new to the G Force, start off around maybe 100, 120. Enter. On wattage, if you are of moderate fitness, maybe around 150, and if you're quite fit, start around 180 and go from there. So time, duration, we go for 20 minutes. Enter, and there you go, there you start. So if we look at the display, down here we've got a countdown timer. I'm not wearing a heart rate strap, but that's where the heart rate would appear. Your cadence, mine's a little slow. You want to keep it around 90. Keep it there at all times, right around 90. Or your default cadence, whatever that is. Most people it's around 90. And there's your current wattage. Now, on the cadence, if you slow down your cadence, it's going to ask you to do just as much work, but over a much shorter time. Each push will be much harder. So later in your ride, when it gets hard, make sure to maintain the cadence. That is very, very important. You're going to go through 20 minutes and you'll see different data and updates flash at the top of the screen. What you want to do is get yourself to the top of zone 4 or your threshold. That's hard but sustainable. What you might want to do is to average up. So every once in a while, if you want to increase the wattage, just press plus. It might become a little hard. You might go for a minute or two. It might become too hard, going over threshold. You drop it back down. That's how you average up your score, is by doing little intervals within the ride. Make sure to warm up for 15 minutes before and then cool down afterwards, and try to set a goal. What we're looking for data-wise at the end of your ride, and at the end of your ride, keep pedaling. The resistance will all slacken, and keep pedaling nice and easy. What we're looking for, when you finish your ride, it will show your average watts up here. We want that data. And the other thing is, we don't want the average heart rate that will show in the top window. We want you to watch your heart rate here. It will plateau in the last 10 minutes. We want that plateau heart rate. That will be a close estimation of your threshold heart rate. So we want those two pieces of data. When you're done your ride, you go over and you make a note under your name in the big black binder there. So that's our G Force. Make sure to use it and monitor your fitness.